Please excuse me. I'm finishing my cookie because I just got home from work and I am starving. Starving. So I'm going to finish eating my cookie while I wait for some people to show up. So you can sit here and watch me eat. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my introduction for the replay. So I just want to say welcome back and welcome to any new people. I would like to welcome you to my House of Mystical Embers. And for today's live, I'm going to be playing around with the Juvia's Place, the Magic Mini, since I'm supposed to be reviewing this for the next 2 weeks. And hi, Lyra. How are you? Yeah, I'm starving. I'm like so hungry. I don't know what it is, but I started increasing my workouts over the last week. So I've been like getting really hungry now. And I had to grab something to snack on before I got in here. We should do, excuse me. We should do mukbang videos. I see those are like really popular. But sometimes I get really hungry and I'm like, oh man, I gotta wait and eat. Sure. Hi, Layback Dre, and welcome to my House of Mystical Embers. I guess I can do a reading for you real quick before we get into some makeup, because I don't think you want to stick around and watch that. Okay, so is there anything in particular that you would like to know? The decks that I'm showcasing today is going to be Oracle of the Unicorns. I also got drawn to pull out my animal messages. And I also have my Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. Oh, and Lyra, there's a deck I wanted to show you because I remember you saying something about you really like dragons. And I seen it sitting on my shelf and I was like, ooh, I got to show her this. So, Dre, is there anything in particular that you would like me to read on? Do you want general? Do you want love, question, career? Okay. I should have grabbed my love deck. I don't know why I didn't. Okay. So give me a second. Let me draw your energy in. How does really? Oh. Well, this card flew out, and I love cards that fly out because those are always my favorite. That means that Spirit is saying something. Okay. So what I'm getting from this card, this is the past lives card. So I'm kind of picking up that maybe you and this person might have had a past life together. I would not be able to tell you if it was romantic or not. But the card is self-explanatory. It says, release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. This is what the card means, but I'm kind of picking up that maybe you and this person have come back into this realm, maybe to clear out some karma. But I mean, for the most part, I feel like, you know, this, you see how she's caressing the horse here. So it's like a very loving and caring card. So I'm kind of picking up that, you know, she's probably, I think she likes you is what I'm picking up on. We'll pull another one. Hi, Bonita. How are you? Oh, I had too many cards fall out. Well, that's good that you both have mutual liking to each other. But yeah, I mean, I feel it's a good card. I don't think that there's anything negative going on here. Well, I kind of feel like with this particular person, if you guys did have a past life relationship together, whether whether you were friends or a relative, you might have had a romantic relationship with this person in the past. But I'm kind of picking up on that. I would take things slow. I wouldn't rush into anything. Of course, that's always my advice to anybody getting into new relationships. But this could be a karmic situation, because usually sometimes when past lives comes up, it's usually a karmic situation. She's always quiet. I fear that she's probably depressed or going through something. Well, I mean, it could just be her personality too. I mean, some people are just generally quiet. I mean, me, for the most part, if you knew me in person, I'm pretty quiet for the most part. Okay, so let's draw. These cards kind of stick together. I haven't used this deck in a while. Okay, well, this card come up in here is Navigating by the Stars. It says follow your bliss. So do you feel really good about this situation? I mean, if this is a person that you're being drawn to, I think what this card is picking up and what it's telling me is to follow your heart. So I think you should follow your heart. See, because you got two positive cards here. So you got past lives and you've got Navigating by the Stars, following your bliss. So we'll pick up an animal message. I'll do at least one card each out of the deck, whatever I feel drawn to do. So let me get an animal message for Dre and his relationship with Renee. Yes, Bonita, you can have an oracle card reading too. I'm going to take people, as they come in line. I'm not really picking up anything on the whole parent situation. But I wouldn't, this card's popping up. This card's popping up. See, like I said, so I got the Sloth card here for you, Dre. So like I said before, what I was picking up on, I really feel like you should take things slow. I would just take things slow. I wouldn't rush into anything. I'm not really picking up anything on the whole parent situation. I feel that maybe in due time, you'll probably meet the parents, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. That's not what I'm feeling here. But take things slow. That's my advice to you. But I do feel like that she does like you. She does like you, but I wouldn't worry about the parent situation right now. I'm hearing in due time is what I'm hearing, in due time. So I wouldn't worry about that. I would just focus more on getting to know each other first is what I'm hearing. Get to know each other first. Okay, Bonita, you're next. So what is it that you would like to know? I don't know. For some reason, I'm kind of feeling that I need to grab my love deck. Well, then take your time to get to know her. Because I keep picking up, I keep hearing, take your time in due time. Can you get a love read? You're single right now. Okay. For Bonita. This card popped out for you, Bonita. So I got first light, beginning a new cycle. So I'm kind of feeling like, did something recently end? Because I'm feeling like something ended and now you have a new cycle that is beginning to start. Yeah, I feel like it was recent. I don't feel it was too far off. But I feel like you do have a new beginning. Possibly new love might be coming in for you. I need to draw another one. Hi, Dickie. How are you? Hi, Trish. I haven't even got to start on my makeup look yet. People jumped in wanting readings right away. Hi, Yanking Oak Experience. How are you? Okay, I'm still pulling for Bonita right now. These cards are sticking. I gotta use this deck more. Yeah, we got some people in here. Okay, I also got faraway places for you, Bonita. So, it says get ready for new horizons, but for some reason I'm picking up. Are you talking to somebody online by any chance? Yeah, I'm feeling that I need to pick up the Romance Angels deck because everybody's wanting love tonight. Everybody is wanting some love tonight. Well, if you're not talking to anybody online, there's a possibility that you might start talking to somebody. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm grabbing the Romance Angels online. Well, honey, you might not date online, but you never know. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. I'm good, Yankin. Yakin. I'm not sure if that's how I'm pronouncing your name, so I do apologize. Yeah, you never know. I keep hearing possibilities. I keep hearing possibilities. Either you're going to be meeting somebody online or you're going to meet somebody if you go on vacation. Yakino? Okay. Can somebody keep track of who's coming in and wanting card reads? That way I don't skip over anybody. Well, I got the past life relationship card for you, Bonita. So, I don't know. I'm picking up that you're going to be meeting somebody new. I don't feel it's going to be your ex. So, whoever this new person that may be coming to your life in the near future, I feel that you guys have known each other before, that you guys have had a past life relationship together. But I honestly don't feel that, Odin, go away. My kitty wants to come up here. I don't feel that it's going to be anybody. I don't feel it's going to be your ex. Oh my goodness, he's laying everywhere. So yeah, so Bonita, just be mindful of the possibilities that because I don't know, I'm feeling that you're going to be talking to somebody online or meeting somebody's they're far away. That's what I'm picking up on. Yeah, I don't feel like the ex is going to come back into the picture. I'm not picking up on that at all. Oh, ladies, we might not be able to get into some looks. I think everybody hopping in, they want card reads. You're welcome, Bonita. Come back anytime. I do readings. Lyra, if you go check out Lyra's channel, she does free reads too. She did one earlier. She's a bit more advanced than I am. I'm going to give her props on that one. But yes, check everybody's channels out too on here. If anybody has a channel and would like to get their channel to check their channels out, because I want to help everybody grow. If you guys have channels, shout them out. We'll all go check each other out. Okay, Yakino, you're next. Okay, Yakino, what is it that you want to read on? Do you want general? Do you have anything specific? From my understanding, Renee, is when you're doing lives, if people use too many emojis, for some reason, YouTube will take the videos down, I guess. So I guess they try to keep it a minimum of 2 emojis or less. Okay, I'm feeling the unicorn deck for this one. So you want to know about your studies and your career. Sorry, my baby over here, my fur baby, I think he's wanting to shuffle the cards. So you want to know if you're on the right path. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so the card that come out for you, Yakino, is hope. It says, stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So I'm kind of picking up on that you're having a lot of doubts. You're kind of back and forth with what you want to do. I don't know. I keep hearing that that you're on the right path. But you're kind of you're questioning it, I guess you could say. I'm hearing that you're questioning it. Maybe you have other interests that you're interested in, but I feel like whatever you're doing now, I'm feeling like you're on the right path. Let me pull some more cards for you. Oh, I know. I love my unicorn deck. I've seen it and I haven't touched it. You really love music. Well, what I feel on right now is you know, although that you're on the right path and you're sitting there and you're questioning, I think for the most part, meditating on what it is that you really want, and I feel like it's going to come to you. I mean, you're going in the right direction. So you're not steered off of the wrong direction, but you are going into the right direction. But it's just you're back and forth on trying to figure out what exactly it is that you want to do. Well, you also got the transformation card. So, and it says a fresh new way of living emerges. So what I get from here is it's almost kind of like a rebirth. So you're like, you're going to rise above this. You're going to figure out definitely what it is that you're doing. You're on the right path, most definitely. I feel that you have a really good head on your shoulders, but you're just not concrete on what it is that you want to do. I feel for the most part, you know, just stay doing what you're doing for now. I wouldn't get too caught up in the, how do I want to say it? I wouldn't worry about it too much. You know, yes, definitely ground yourself for one, but meditate, take your time and meditate on it. I wouldn't go into any hasty decisions at the moment. I'm feeling for you to take a little bit of time and figure out it is who you really are, because I'm hearing that you haven't quite figured out yourself completely yet. Hi, Tatiana. Yes, you can be on the list. I'm going to pull an animal message for you, Yakino. Yeah, so like I said, I'm hearing don't make hasty decisions. Take your time and figure yourself out first before you make a concrete decision. Because the one thing, life is ever changing. So even if you did get that psychology degree and say later on you decided you wanted to do music, then you can always change that. Life is all about transformation. 1 minute you're going to be one way, and then 10 years dropped out. But I'm definitely hearing don't make hasty decisions. But you are on the right path, because you definitely have a head on your shoulders, because you definitely know what it is that you want out of life. But you're just kind of unsure on what fork to go. It's like you're at a fork in the road and you're not exactly sure which way to go. You're welcome, hon. Come back anytime. Be sure to subscribe. We do this often. And also go check out Lyra's channel. Nikki has a makeup channel too. She don't do cards though. But she does makeup if you're interested in that. And Lyra, she does live readings too. We're all about growth here. Oh yeah, sorry Trish. Trish, she does makeup tutorials too, so go check her out. We're all one big happy family here. And we want to get bigger. We want to grow our family. Okay, so who's next? Is it Tatiana? Tatiana, for some reason I just want to call you Toddy. Is that okay? Yes, make friends with everyone. Hi, Tina A. How are you? I don't think Tatiana's still in. Is Tatiana still in here? Ooh. Well, ladies, I was planning on playing around with my Magic Mini, but as soon as I got on here, everybody started asking for tarot reads. So I might have to try to separate this out some. Or this is just a really good day for people coming in for reads because Lyra had an excellent turnout today. I was so proud of you, Lyra. I was so happy to see everybody popping in. Hi, Arby. How are you? Okay, Tatiana was next on the list, but she's not answering. So did I miss something? Because I'm not paying attention to the comments. You want to know if you will die fulfilled or unfulfilled? I don't even have to pull a card for that to answer your question because my guides are kind of, I'm hearing laughing in my head on this one. And basically they're telling me that we really can't answer that question because it just really depends on the choices that you make in your life, on whether you're going to be fulfilled or unfulfilled. So that's all I'm hearing. That's kind of vague question. Well, you got an animal message though, Arby. So I don't know if this is into your life's plans, but you got the octopus and it says travel across Earth and oversea to securely embrace your dream. So if you have dreams of traveling and if that's what's going to fulfill you in life, then by all means, go do it. Hi, Victoria Lee. How are you? Yes, Victoria, you can be on the list. Actually, you're next. What is it specifically you would like to know? Are you just wanting to know general? Love, career, finances? Well, if you make the right choices in your life, Arby, and that is what you want to do, and you know, if that's what you end up doing, because I can't say if you will or if you won't, then by all means, then you will probably die fulfilled. But like I said, you know, my guides say that question is only going to be answered by you and the choices that you make in life. But if that's your dream is to travel, then by all means, work really hard, do what it is that you need to do in order to get there. Oh, is the right choice not getting married? I don't know about that one. One second, Victoria. Well, this kind of... Well, Arby, when I was thinking about you and I was pulling on the romance angels, I got unrequited love. So either you or your person does not feel the same way about each other. So I'm probably going to say that whoever the person is, then it probably would not be the right choice to marry if you guys do not feel the same way. It's either you or your person. But there's unrequited love here. So I hope that answered your question. Is my person of interest watching over me on social media? So what do they think? Oh, that's pretty specific. I don't know if the romance angels could answer this one. You're welcome, Arby. I hope that helped. Okay, Victoria, I got getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, hi, Catherine. How are you? So, Victoria, I do feel that your person is watching you over the internet. I don't feel like that there's a lot of communication between you and this person. So I feel like maybe if, you know, they're watching your social media, that's the only way that they can get to know you better. Let me pull another card to see if we can get what do they think. Do you and your person, you guys don't communicate that often, do you, Victoria? For some reason, I'm seeing, I'm picking up on kind of like you both know about each other, but it's like a shyness. Okay, well, this person, well, when you asked me what does this person think, I got the engagement card. So I think that this person probably looks at you in a way where they feel like that you could possibly be a future wife. But this person, I mean, from what I'm picking up from this card here is I feel this person really sees you as somebody that's going to be in their future. So you guys are at a distance right now. Okay. Yeah, because I kept kind of seeing like two people kind of watching each other. This was the story that the vision in my head was like, you know, seeing two people like they're peering around a doorway looking at each other, but they're kind of like almost in some ways they're too scared to admit how they feel. But I do feel that this person does see you as somebody that they want to marry. I feel like they do want to marry you. So I'm kind of picking up on Victoria, I feel like maybe you guys need to talk more. You need to try to communicate more. and to get to know each other. I'm doing good, Catherine. How are you? Sorry, I'm not paying too much attention to the comments at the moment. I'm kind of peering in and out. Yeah, that's what I'm picking. I'm picking up on, Victoria, is to start communicating more. I kind of feel, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like that you're going to have to be the one to initiate more contact, because for some reason, I'm not quite sure, but I feel like that your person of interest is a bit shy. And that's why they're lurking. That's why they're watching you on social media. Oh, everybody got quiet. The chat was on fire. Hi, Ashley. Are you still here, Ashley? Hi, Custom Wheel Horse Tractor. Well, I'll just call you Eric83. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I really feel like he's shy. So, Victoria, if I was you, and normally, it's usually, the man making the first move, but I think in this case, I think you're going to have to reach out and start communicating with him, hun. But he does picture, he wants to marry you. I think you're his heart. Okay, does anybody else want a card? I seen somebody named Ashley. She popped in. Is she still here? Well, it don't look like I'm going to be doing any makeup tonight. So my title, I don't know. Lyra, do you know if I can go back and change my title to my live? Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get any makeup in today. Okay, you want some cards, Renee? Anything specific that you would like to know? You want general, career, love, or just any messages that the spirits want you to know? It is it's so cold and rainy here today. Oh my God. Like yesterday, it was like, it felt like spring out. And then this morning when I woke up and I go outside, it's like winter all over again. Okay, that's great. Yeah, because I don't want people to think that I was doing makeup and they come in to watch the replay and I'm not doing any makeup at all. You know what? I didn't even grab any gloss because all I planned on doing is because I knew I was going to do cards this afternoon, but I wanted to get some more test run in on my Magic Mini. So all I was going to do was just eyeshadow real quick and just do a quick eye look. And then I was going to go into cards, but then like the first person that hopped into the chat, they was all automatically like, oh, can I get a reading? So I was like, okay. So yeah, so that's how it kind of went. Yeah, we got bipolar weather, Nikki. Okay, so just anything, Renee? All righty. Yes, all you want love. Okay. I'm just going to have to get all of my freaking love decks out and just make sure that I keep them with me because everybody wants to know love. most of the time. But who doesn't, right? We all need love. Love is what makes the world go. You know how they say money makes the world go round? I always like to say love makes the world go round. Ooh, this one's kind of jumping. Ooh. What's going on, Renee? Because you got to pay attention to the red flag. So signs are cautioning you. So I'm not exactly sure if you're starting to see some behavior with someone that you're talking to that you're kind of like, you're picking up some bad vibes. Are you picking up bad vibes, Renee? Or do you feel like something's just kind of off? Renee, so you said love does? Or is that something else? No, I really feel like that you're picking up on something. But I think you're trying to ignore it, though. Let me pull another card here. I don't know. I feel like that you're picking up on something, but you're not exactly sure on whether it's just if it's your instinct or if it's just fear. But I'm hearing to pay attention. I'm hearing for you to pay attention to things. And don't blow them off. And you just got the freedom card. So it's saying here, live wild and free, choose your freedom, claim your independence. So I'm kind of feeling like that this is... I feel like for this card here, it's telling you to freely make your own choices. If you're starting to feel that something is off, then you have the freedom to choose not to continue dealing with something like that, or you can choose to, deal with it. It's all up to you, because no matter what I say, we all have the power of choice. So it's what you choose to do. And energies do change. So don't always take things as a bad thing, because energies can change from one day to the next. But I just feel like I keep hearing pay attention. And this card here for me is letting you know that you have the freedom of choice. And let me get an animal message for you, Renee. Yeah, because I know sometimes, I myself, I've experienced this too, is that, sometimes if we see repeat behavior from past experiences, and then we automatically judge someone, and sometimes we can make judgment calls. It's saying to pay attention and to be cautious, and you have the freedom to choose. So I feel, like I said, is that I feel that you're picking up on something, but you're trying to blow it off, like you're trying to ignore it. So I feel like on the freedom card that if you feel like you need to just, go away from the situation for a while, then you have the freedom to do so. But yes, I keep hearing pay attention. Right. But I mean, even sometimes, when you're just talking with somebody, you might get caught up in the moments and things like that too. But just pay attention, because I keep hearing pay attention over and over. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. But don't disregard your gut instinct too much. Oh. Well, honey, Renee, you got the Deer card. So the message on this card says to take note of the messages and whispers and secrets adrift in the breeze. So I think you're hearing things. You're probably getting messages, but you're unsure on what it is. You don't know if it's just your own mind telling you things, or if it's, well, your guides will speak to you too. I mean, if you want to call them, your gut instinct or whatnot, but your guides will speak to you too. So they're telling you to listen. Yeah, they need to go back to their cave. You guys are too funny. Well, that's totally understandable, Renee. I mean, even if you're talking to somebody, I would just really take your time and just really get to know a person. And, if you feel that you're not really ready to get into anything really serious, then don't. No matter what a person, tries to talk you into, or to try to push you into making something go faster than what you're ready for it to do, then I feel that, then either one, if that person gets too pushy, then they're not respecting you or your wishes. So I don't know if this person is trying to move things along a little bit faster than what you would like for them to. And that's usually a red flag in my book for any relationship, really. Right. And that's exactly what you should do. If that's how you feel that you want to do things, then that's what you should do. But I just keep hearing pay attention over and over and over, and don't disregard your instincts. Sometimes they say sometimes things that might be too, how some people try to make things out to be too good to be true, and 9 times out of 10, later on, then you find out it was too good to be true. You know what I mean? I don't want to burst anybody's bubble or anything like that, but that's just facts. I do too, Lyra. I'm such a sucker for trying to see, because the thing is I can usually see past things. And I'm a sucker for that too. I'm a sucker for trying to look past the red flags and see the good in everybody, and it always bites me in my ass in the end. Well, that's good. As long as you stay open, and you clearly state, what you're feeling and stuff like that, to whoever you're talking to, then, that's always a good thing. But, just as things progress, listen to your gut. If you feel that something is off or something doesn't feel right, then, listen. Yeah, I think we all do. I've been around that block too many times. Yeah, got to start paying attention to those red flags. But that's the bad thing about empaths, though, is because we always, it's like, okay, I'm going to take my twin, for example. So, like, when I first met him, I think for the most part, he tried to be honest with me about some things, but I see deeper into people, and I'll see the good in them, and I'll see all that. And it makes me so excited and happy because, I see the potential in people. So then I'll ignore the red flags, and I'm thinking, I see this inside this person. Yes, we want to fix people, and we can't fix people. But I guess that's why narcissistic people are always drawn to empaths. They say that we're like magnets to each other, empaths and narcissists. I seen somebody in one of my forums, empath forums that I was that I'm in on Facebook, and they had a meme up that said how narcissists and empaths are like magnets. But I mean, it's like you see that person, you see the potential that those people have inside them, but they just choose to keep that side of them away because they don't want to let that person out. They'll only let that person out for so long, but then they want to lock them away. It's like, why? You could be such an awesome, caring, great person. Oh no, honey. I used to think the same thing too, Nikki, but you can't. A person can only fix themselves when they choose to. Yeah, that's where we have to really learn how to back off and just really pay attention to people's actions. Because, like they say, actions speak louder than words. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Renee. Yeah, I've tried to fix people for years and it didn't work. And that's where I had, but you know what? In the end, what really happens is the more we try to fix people, the more we're just breaking ourselves down when really we need to be fixing ourselves and, let them fix themselves. If they want to fix themselves, then they will change themselves. But one thing that I have learned along the way, which was an extremely hard lesson for me to learn, was that people will only change if they choose to, or if they want to be fixed, per se. Is only if they choose for it, or if they choose to let you come in and help them to be a better person. But if they don't choose it, then there's nothing you can do. No matter how hard you try to, beat that wall down, the person can sit there and tell you everything that you want to hear, and you'll be like, oh my God, it ain't gonna, God, my daughter's finally learning this lesson too. Yes, I think that's the best thing for you to do because you know what, Renee? And one thing I've learned too is once you really work on yourself, work on your inner self, once you have, your self-confidence and you have that self-love and you're doing self-care and you're just a happy person with you and yourself individually to where you feel like you don't need, because a lot of people get it mixed up thinking that other people's going to come in and create all this happiness for them. But they're just there to enhance the happiness that you already have. If you're not happy with yourself, it doesn't matter how happy or great a person is when they come into your life. Eventually, you're just not going to be happy because you're just not a happy person. You know what I mean? So, but once you get yourself into that happy place, then you're going to start attracting people that's going to be on the same level of vibration that you are. If you have a high vibration and, then you're going to attract and you're going to manifest the same type of people into your life. So you want to get yourself out of a low vibrational state, which I kind of feel like you're teetering between that. I mean, which is to be expected because, you was hurt and stuff like that. And of course, that's always going to put us into a lower vibration. I've been there, done that plenty of times. But, for the most part, that's the best thing that you could do for yourself is just work on you. Get yourself where you want to be, where you're happy, you're comfortable, and you know what I mean? And then, and then all that stuff is going to flow right in. Okay, everybody got quiet on me all of a sudden. Did I say something to make everybody shut up? Oh, Lyra, speaking of which, is anybody still here? It scares me when, because the chat will keep going up and everybody's talking and then all of a sudden it just stops. And it's like, oh my God, what happened? That is exactly true, Trish. You cannot love anybody else until you love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, you ain't going to have no love for nobody else. Oh, you're welcome, Renee. Anytime. You know we love you. What do you mean? What do you mean? What did you do? You said you like dragons, right, Lyra? I don't know if you've seen this deck. Oh, my thing is upside down. I bought this deck a long time ago. All of my decks I've had for so long. But this I have, it's called the Dragon Tarot. And I know you was talking about how you was always drawn to dragons. And I just happened to see this sitting on my shelf when I was looking for what decks I wanted to use tonight. And I was like, oh, I got to show Lyra this because she said she loved dragons. Yeah, so here's what the back of the cards look like. And then here's some of the cards here. So this is the Knight of Cups. If you want a love reading, Lyra, I will give you a love reading. Oh, and guess what? When I just all I did was separate the cards, and guess what card pop was like right there? The Lovers. Yeah. Of course, I haven't really used this deck either. But I got it because I like dragons too. I've always been drawn to dragons. As a matter of fact, years ago when me and my my husband, my twinny, whatever you want to call him, when we first met years and years ago, he made a comment to me because we met online. So we met online, and so we used to talk a lot. And he brought up the fact, he asked me one day, he was like, so what would happen if me and you went and got tattoos? Okay. Hi, Bhavya. Okay, I'm going to do one reading ahead of you. Bhavya, is this for a love reading, or you just want to know what your manager thinks about you, just in general? Love. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Ooh. You had 3 cards that just flew out of the deck, Lyra. So you got retreat. It says it's time to disconnect from the world. You got worth waiting for. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. And then you got forgive and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I'm kind of picking up from these cards here, Lyra, is I still think you're holding on to a lot of I don't think you've completely forgiven your 20. I think you're still holding on to a lot of things that maybe you haven't worked through. I'm kind of getting that these 2 cards are going together with the retreat and the forgiving and the learning. Okay, Trish, I'll see you later. I'm probably going to be on for like maybe another 10 minutes, and then I got to go cook dinner before my hubby gets home. Lyra, dear. So yeah, so I really feel like that you still need to release some things. I don't think that I don't think you really have let go of everything when it comes to your 20 here. But I also have the worth waiting for card here. So for the most part, what I'm picking up on this, hun, is I really feel that whoever they're with a karmic. So I think in the meantime, I think you just really need to work on releasing and really, really forgive and just learn from the experience. But it says here he's worth waiting for. So I don't know. I feel like he still has karmic lessons that he needs to I still feel like he has karmic lessons he needs to go through. You don't want him back? Well, I guess that's a good thing. But I don't know. I feel like he'll be back one way or the other. I don't know when. But anyway, I just picked up the cards and this flew out for you too. So it says flow. It says find an easier path forwards, surrender the outcome, and release your expectations. So I'm just kind of getting, to go with the flow. We'll take away the worth waiting card for you for right now. And I just really feel like, just releasing anything that you're still holding on to and go with the flow. Things are going to come. Something's coming. Hi, Jakari. Bhavya is next, and then you're after Bhavya, and then I'm probably going to have to hop off of here because I got to do dinner. Okay, so Bhavya wanted love. What does her manager think? Yeah, don't hold on to hate in your heart, Renee. That's never a good thing. Let that go. Bhavya, so what I'm getting here is says let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. I know it doesn't feel like an hour has passed. It's like it went by really quick. Oh, what's for dinner? I don't know how to explain it. But if you guys are unaware, my husband is Vietnamese, so I cook a lot of Vietnamese dishes, and I'm making something what they make. It's called well, I'm going to say in my terms, it's stuffed tomatoes. So it's almost kind of like stuffed peppers, but it's stuffed tomatoes and it's in the skillet, and we make a tomato sauce with it, and then of course rice and veggies. So, Bob, yeah, so I really feel like that you need to just let the situation unfold naturally. I'm going to see if I can pull another card here because I'm not really picking up on any energy on this. Is this Bhavya? Is this thing fairly new? Is it just something recent? Yeah. So I got the getting to know each other card. Yeah, I feel like it's something that's fairly recent. So I'm really not picking up on anything as far as, I like you vibes. So these two cards going together, I feel like that you should really get to know each other on a more personal level, maybe start out as friends. But I think it's really sad, don't try to take control of the situation and try to move it any, the way that you want it. And I think you should just let it unfold naturally and just see where it goes. But I'm not really picking up on anything as far as anything romantically is concerned. But energies change, and if it's something that's really recent, I don't feel like there's anything romantically there per se yet. I mean, there's a possibility that it could unfold later on. So I would say to get to know each other first. So that's my advice to you. Yes, it is yummy. I'll have to take a picture of it and I'll post it up on Instagram. I was supposed to be doing cooking videos, but I can't get a good enough setup in my kitchen to where I can, do them. And plus I'm only one person and I always record with my phone. So trying to hold my phone and cook is like, it's so hard. Okay, so Jakari. So Jakari. Okay, well, I cannot tell you exactly who you're going to be dating this year. But I will see if you have any new love coming in this year. Oh. Well, this card really flew out. So I think what they're saying is to love yourself first. So what I'm picking up on this, because it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So I feel for the most part is if you really want to attract love into your life, I think you really need to start working on your self-love, working on you, because you're not going to attract love into your life unless you love yourself first. So start working on you. My guides say, once you start working on yourself, then love will come in. But I'm going to pull another card for you. Oh, this one flew out too. Well, I got the separation card. Did something recently end for you, Jakari? Hi, Christine. How are you? But yeah, it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I don't know if something just recently ended for you. Are you in a relationship? Okay, so you were talking to somebody and they just up and ghosted and blocked you. Okay. Well, I think that maybe that might ties into this. So whatever recently just ended, you know, this person, they up and ghosted you or whatnot. Love yourself first. Yeah, you finally did, and I'm so sorry, Christine, because I've got to hop off of here in a couple of minutes because I got to go start on dinner. I got to start on dinner before my hubby gets home because I got to feed him when he gets home. And I've been on here for probably about an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, but it's so good you finally caught one of my lives. I love it when everybody's coming in. I had a good turnout today, too. Wow, this must be our day today, Lyra, for lives. Oh, thank you so much. I was going to do makeup. I was going to play around with my Magic Mini by Juvia's Place because that was my Pick My Palette. I did a Pick My Palette on one of my lives. It's a new thing that I want to do to engage in with my viewers. And well, Jakari, you got the new love card if you're still in here. So, but I think that's going to come after your self-love. But I don't know if that's going to be this year or if it's going to be next year because time is fluid and I can't do specific timing. Work on yourself, hun. Work on yourself and you'll bring in what you want. So yeah, Christine, I was going to do a makeup look first so I can, because I'm doing a 2-week in-depth review on this, but I haven't had no time in the morning to do my makeup at all because I get up really early and half the time I don't even want to get out of bed. When my alarm clock goes off, I just want to hit the snooze button because I just want to lay there all cuddled up in bed and I don't want to get out of bed. So yeah, so I really haven't gotten any looks done per se like I wanted. So yeah, so I was going to come in here, I was going to do makeup, and then I was going to do the oracle cards. And as soon as people started hopping in, they was asking for readings, so it just kind of took off from there. But I had a good turnout, so I'm really excited. Lyra had a good turnout too today. I was really excited for her. But I wanted to get on here and play with makeup because I was going to do makeup, you know, when I come from work because today is my off day from working out. But oh well, everything works the way it's supposed to. Yeah, I know. I love hitting that snooze button in the morning. Of course, mine goes off at like 5:45 and then I'll hit the snooze button and then I'll wake up 15 minutes later. Sometimes it is a ghost town with oracle cards. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I just resonate more with the oracle. I always have. I don't know why. I guess maybe that's why I never connected with my first tarot deck to begin with. I don't know. But I'm going to try to work on that, on connecting with the tarot. But I always connected with the oracle. But this animal messages, well, actually, no, this was my second. This was my second oracle deck that I ever bought. I got to find my first one that I ever bought. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I wish I could stay on here longer. I don't know. Maybe after dinner, if I have some time or whatnot, I might hop back on here later on and do some more tarot pulls. I doubt I'm going to do any laundry. You too. You have a wonderful night, Christine. I hope to see you again. Yeah, that's sad, Renee. But I try to get on during the daytime on the weekends. But I can't go on live during the day during the week because I work early in the morning. Yeah, please check everybody's channels out. I think for the most part, the majority of us in here all have channels of our own. So yeah, so that's one of our conquests for this year is to help each other grow. Oh, Christine, she has a channel of her own too. She does makeup. She does makeup tutorials. Okay, guys. Well, it's time for me to go. I've been on here I overextended myself. I was having too much fun playing around with the Oracle cards. I was actually feeling really, I don't know, the more I keep doing this, the more confidence I'm starting to build in myself. So I'm really happy. I'm really proud of myself. I feel like I'm accomplishing something. So anyway, so yeah, I got to hop off of here and I'm going to go make dinner. I will take a photo for some and post up some food porn on my Instagram so y'all can see what I cooked tonight. All right, so everybody have a good night. I hope you all have a magical, mystical, and wonderful night tonight, everybody. And I will see you all again. Bye. I'm happy we connected. I'm happy we're connecting with everybody. I think it's just awesome. We got a nice little family going on here, and I hope our little YouTube family gets bigger. So, but yeah, you be blessed too. I'll see everybody another time. Bye.